Hello, Levy family. On the behalf of the shepherds, I would like to thank you for all your prayers and support through these many weeks of the pandemic. I'd like to also thank our staff. They have been nothing short of fantastic as they've continued to reach out, to minister, to come up with new programs. They've adjusted on the fly. They've met in Zoom meetings, and they've continued to work and labor for the Lord, even in these strange times. I want to also thank Chad and Zeke and Jonathan and anybody else that has helped us keep streaming our worship services, kept us online with our Bible classes and Mr. Tom's Neighborhood and all those things. They are not only talented, they have a passion for serving God, whatever the medium might be. We are excited to announce that we are going to begin worship service at the building on June 21st. That's Sunday, June 21st. And I want to tell you right up front that if you feel uncomfortable, vulnerable, if you've been in contact with COVID-19, whatever the case may be, and you do not feel like you can come to the building on June 21st or even weeks after that, that is okay. You can continue to stream our worship service at 10 a.m. We will continue to do that as we've done long before the pandemic showed up. And we will continue to offer those programs. So if you're not ready to be back, please continue to do that. Our goal is to glorify God as an eldership, as shepherds, and we want to empower you to be able to glorify God and build up your spiritual lives as we shepherd and guide you in leadership. But we also want to keep you physically safe. And so we spent many hours in discussion, contemplation, and prayer trying to figure out the best plan. Is the plan we have perfect? No. And it's a very fluid situation. We may go a week or two, a Sunday or two, and we may end up changing, and that's okay. But right now, the plan we're going to go with is 2 services, an 8 a.m. and an 11 a.m. At the 8 a.m. service, we're inviting members that are age 60 and above that are ready to come back to the building to attend the 8 a.m. service. Age 60 and above, 8 a.m. Ages 59 and below will come at 11 a.m. And between the services, the reason for the gap is for sanitizing. We have purchased an industrial sanitizing system, and we'll be fogging down the auditorium in our facility to make sure, again, everybody is safe. But to say again, ages 60 and above, 8 a.m., ages 59 and below at 11 a.m. The worship services will only be 1 hour. There'll be no Bible classes, and we're going to ask people to exit pretty quickly after the services are over. I know you want to lay hands on one another. I'm sad to tell you at this time we'll only be fulfilling one of the 5 H's. We'll be giving some hallelujahs to God that He's brought us back together, but there'll be no handshaking, no high fives, no hugs, and sadly, no holy kisses at this time, maybe later. So there's be no kids running around on the stage afterwards. We're going to set every other row on the ends of rows, social distance. We will be wearing masks. We will be wearing masks, except for whoever is leading worship at the time. We'll be wearing masks for our hour-long service, and then we'll be exiting. So it won't be exactly what everybody wants, but this is what we're going with right now to keep everybody safe. As you enter the buildings, there'll be stations set up. We'll just be using the north and south main entrances. There'll be hand sanitizing stations, extra mask if you didn't have one, forgot to bring yours. There'll also be pre-made communion if you need to pick one up. We are inviting everyone to bring your own communion if possible. If you can make your own and you have a ability to do that and resources to do that, excellent. But we will have pre-made communions ready, as well as offering boxes. I want to pause right now and thank you for continue to give in these strange times. Your offering has been wonderful. It's a blessing from God, and we have been thanking Him for how He has blessed us in these offerings. So continue to do that, but there'll be offering boxes if you want to place your monies or checks there at those stations inside the north and south entrance. You may feel like you're going to be bombarded with this information. There's videos like this one, and Jesse's already done one. You may have already received an email. You may be receiving a message, an automated message or text or a phone call through a new system we've started through the office. You're even probably going to receive a good old-fashioned snail mail letter explaining the parameters of our new worship service times and how we're dividing folks and all of that. Again, it's a very fluid situation, and we want to ask you to continue to pray for us as we lead you, continue to pray for our body as we come back together. And if you have any prayer requests, you may already know this, but all the Shepherds email addresses are on the Levy Church website. And so if you want to email one of us or a group of us or all of us your prayer request at any time, this is true all the time, feel free to do that, because we've kind of had our prayer request chain broken a little bit in these unprecedented times with the pandemic. Remember, our goals are to glorify God in all things and build a strong family for the glory of God. And as we shepherd you, we want to strengthen and empower your spiritual lives and guard your hearts so that you can glorify God. But also we want to keep you physically safe. So again, June 21st, 8 a.m., ages 60 and above, 11 a.m., ages 59 and below. And we hope that you can attend one of those services at that time. We love you, family, and one way or another, we hope to see you soon.